Hello and welcome to Fuller Recovery, recovering back to Christ. Today's topic is your why and new change. As I started listening to the news and everything, coming back that we are soon being able to be released, it took me back to some of my old places, my old times. When I was incarcerated and I knew my end date, or I knew when I was going to be released. And all the times that I was in there, I'm going to change this. I'm going to do this different. I'm going to live different. I'm going to think different. And then as soon as I get out, I would start on that path and I have a good hold on it's going to be different. But then I lost track of my why. Why was it going to be a new change in my life? And this is when so many times I would relapse into my old ways, my old habits, my old mentality, my old way of thinking. So I'm asking you to ask yourself, what is your why? Why do you want a new change? All this time that we've been isolated, I've been able to personally think about what do I want to do different when I'm released? What do I want to change? How do I want to look at things different? How do I want to treat people different? How do I want to act different? What do I want to do? And how can I become a better man, a better follower of Christ, and more of a disciple? So we got to ask ourselves, what are we going to change? For me, it's going to be more of a connection. I used to spend an average over this last 2 or 3 years anywhere from $500 to $800 a month in gasoline. Well, gas prices are a little higher than they are now, but the reason why is because I traveled a lot. I did a lot of connections. I did ministry on the road. But now I want to slow down, maybe not travel as far, but I want to be personal in ministry. I want more of this one-on-one, more of this mentorship, and I want to be mentored. So we got to ask ourselves, why? What have we learned over this time? And what can we do to change? Why would we go an extra mile or an extra whatever to accomplish something? What is our why? I've always been a positive motivation. I've always listened to all the CDs and read a lot of the books, and I'll tell you one of the biggest ones, and I don't own the rights to this or nothing, but I'm telling you honestly, Master Key to Riches, that book right there changed my life. I got it here now. That book changed my life. Chapter 8. It's called Simply Faith. Now, it was a unique way how he brought that to my attention, but it has changed my life. And every day I think about the book, and I have for the last 7, 8 years since I read the book for the first time. So ask yourself, what changes do you want to make? And then how do you stick to them? Here's what I've learned in my recovery program. How do I stick to the changes? Number one, I do gold cards. That means turn around and write these changes. I want to be a new what? I want to be this what? And I turn around and place them around and constantly look at them every day. Here's what I do know. In my addiction, it didn't take long for me to create an addiction that was every day it turned into a habit. So, why not find some positive addictions or positive things to do over and over and over every day until they become habit, until they become natural, until we have rewired the brain. It's possible. It's happened to me. We can rewire our brain, but it takes consistency. And what I found in my life is when I was consistent, at least 30, probably 90 days, consistent, it became a way of life. We have to eat, breathe, and sleep our why. When I do that, I can change what needs to be changed. God bless. I love you all. Come back to Fuller Recovery for a fuller recovery.